I would breathe in your skin. Once the soap smell was gone, when we'd lie around the house with the radio on, but naive little man, innocent fawn, never realized I had you on loan. If I could bottle that smell, cause the stainless old smile like a puff from the bowl, it might numb me while I drink you like wine. All I taste is the bile from the indifference heard in your tone. Ah, don't leave me here, don't go. Well, you left with fanfare, a big old parade, seen at the palace. The impetuous slave couldn't keep his mouth shut, even after forbade, for he dreamed of a seat at your throne. Well, this must have amused you, it just stirs he to dance in your presence, desperate to see just one glimpse in his eyes, be it love or pity, but no such humor. A gesture was shown. Ah, don't leave me here on my own. Well, I would like to recall you as underworld bound with cursed virtuous pets. You came chained to the ground, a Hades spawned creature, snakes all around, turning all of your suitors to stone. And I would like to believe I've escaped from your hold, fleeing misery, demoness, tortures untold. Oh, but if I could tame you, the treasures behold will remain to me ever unknown. Don't leave me here on my own. Well, my talent is wasted, my wit is unresolved. I've doubled my ante, I've scratched and I've clawed, and I'm battered, beaten like some back alley dog, made of nothing but skin and bone. So I write down a letter, singing I pray, and it will help to console me in some self-indulged way. So fuck you, darling, I will see you someday when I study your heart I have grown. 'Cause you left me here on my own. Hi. Thanks for coming on hanging. Happy Tuesday. It's smoothie night here at the Chelsea household. Alan makes really, really good smoothies, and we decided smoothies for dinner. I told her I would try and tell you the ingredients, and she told me not to bother because I would screw most of them up. Probably, but I'm going to try anyways. Oh, thanks for all the claps, y'all. It's kind of a, I don't know if you can look in there. Maybe it looks brown, but it's purpley-ish. It's got spinach and cauliflower. It has got coconut water, a lot of frozen berries, some protein, some maca powder, some cinnamon, some cocoa powder. That's most of what I'm remembering. I think there's more stuff in there and I'm forgetting. But my favorite part, and I couldn't show you that because I eat it first, is she puts little coconut flakes and chia seeds and some maple syrup on the top. My baby takes care of me. And then I've got dessert right here. I thought that I would challenge myself tonight. I want to share a song with you that I've never shared with anyone before, and so I'm excited about that. I'm looking forward to that. It's got a story behind it. It's got a good story behind it, I think. I think it's a good story, so I'm looking forward to that. But I thought after that song that I just played was an old school song. That's called Naive Little Me. But I thought most of the rest of this gathering would be songs that I haven't played, that I never played until the gathering series started. Now the challenge for me is that I had to kind of relearn a lot of these, some for the first time, to be able to play them for you. So I may struggle a little bit trying to remember all the chords and all the words, but we'll get through it together, I think. Okay. Most of my struggles will probably just have to do with me tuning my guitar, as usual. All right, let's see how this goes. I can't remember if we called a song, I think we named it on the Gathering series. I think we called it The Ride, or I Will Ride. Damn, forget. I'll look at Supergirl's chart. Take me on the road today. Let me taste a little sky. I've been so far lost away. It's time for me to fly. And I gotta hold steady, cause you know I'm ready. I can feel the wind. Trade my ticket in for gold, and I will be strong because I won't be long, and I'll be back again. Yeah, it's time to go. I'll be easy to find. You just look up and head for the light. It's my shadow the night. I will ride. Woo! I will ride. The sunshine is just a yellow sea. You can cross it anytime. I gotta ramble, gotta find belief. It'll make my soul divine, and it won't come from pages of the words of sages in an ivory tower. I gotta walk the rhythm, and I know, and I won't back down from the chain. Easy to find, just look up, head for the light. It's my elation, shadow the night. I'll be right, I'll be right, I'll be right, I'll be right, I will right, I will right, yeah. Woo. Did I get the day wrong on my little write up to you all today? That sounds about right, doesn't it? Yep. I might have been sipping too heavy on the smoothie. I don't know. Thanks for the claps. I like this song a lot too. I think. I think this was a song. Yeah, I definitely got the day wrong. We can't have a week without a Monday. Maybe tomorrow's write up will be a Monday write up. Just to bring some balance back. I mean, no week needs 2 Tuesdays. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I think this one is called Dependency. I know this one is called Dependency, and I think I maybe only shared it with you once. You know, it's one of those songs that I thought might be, well, I don't know. I never really had the guts to play it for anyone before this series. And, I think that I was experimenting with, so the voice of this song is supposed to be dependency personified. Okay. Lightens the burden, takes one step through destiny, churning the waters when placid and still. But he wants to channel the flooding cacophony, bending the obstinate tides to his will. He'll lift up the rapids, still foaming and funneling, channel them seething and bursting like tears. He'll cup both his hands and he'll follow her running, silently quenching her thirst and her fears. When his walls grow to wretched heights, that's when she wants to climb, scaling the slippery slopes of his mind. She'll pull herself up where the pain wrenches down on him, reaching the summit where bleak meets divine. She'll fashion a rope from the barbs and the wires that once scared and kept him from seeing both sides. She'll pull him up slowly through destitute folly to where trembling, elusive serenity hides. I am the burden, I am the folly that tells you dependency will still be there when alone. When I can cut like the cold across the dark of your winter, lurk round your soul in the shadows until you gather the strength to find strength in another. Your wholeness may lie in the space that I fill. Come look to the sky without one foot forward. Some close their eyes tightly and race through the sky. But when wrath's lacking momentum or thoughtful perspective, it's only half living and half getting by. It's only half living and half getting by. It's only half living or half getting by. It's only half living and half getting by. Okay. That was a heavy one. That was a heavy one, and I think it's like, it feels like one of those songs, right, that probably like, at least I need to listen to a bunch of times to just kind of like figure out what the hell I was feeling and trying to write about. Thanks for the claps. Okay. I don't want to wait anymore. Let's do the new one. So there's a bit of a story that goes with this. So it was in the very beginning of my playing music, and I've told some of y'all. It's time for dessert, by the way. I've told some of y'all about my first tour out to California, during which I played in a bunch of little bars and coffee shops, in the corner bookstores, usually with nobody paying attention to me. And I found myself in Los Angeles for a little bit of time. And there was I had a friend out there who was, he was producing some television out there, and he knew this artist, this songwriter named Evan Brow. Evan Brow was in a band called Munkafust. It was touring all up and down the California coast. He had just gotten married and come off tour, and he was digging in and trying to write songs, and so we were kind of match made, and we kind of got. My buddy put us together, and we hung out a bunch, and we did some writing for a handful of days. But before the first day, we were supposed to write. It was at night. I remember that. I remember that I called my dad to check in and just see how he was doing. And he said, "Well, Adam, I'm glad you called. I got something to tell you." And yeah, Brian, Munkafust. I don't know how you spell it, actually. Somebody will find it. Some of you gatherers will find it. Munkafust. And so I was talking to my dad. He said, "I have something that I want to tell you. When I was in college, I was seeing this gal, and she ended up getting pregnant, and putting this child up for adoption. We decided that her parents wanted us to get married, and we both felt like that wasn't right for us. So she had the child and put him up for adoption." And he said, 36 years later, this child, my son, has gotten back in touch with me. So I was, 26 years old, 25 years old, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. But I had always kind of wanted to have a big brother. And suddenly I'm hearing that there was one out there all these years that I didn't know about. My dad forwarded me an email exchange between himself and my big brother, Art. Some of you at the gathering have met Art. I've had him, I think I brought him on my, I might have brought him on Bring a Friend Night. I can't remember. But I was forwarded these email exchanges between my father and this half-brother I never knew that I had. Pretty amazing and intense to see them both trying to describe themselves and their lives to each other. And of course, I had Art's email address on the chain, so I sent him an email, "Hey, big bro, it's your little bro. I'm coming back to Boston in a little bit. I'm gonna stop by your place in DC." And he wrote back. He said, "Bring it." And so so I stopped by DC on the way back to Boston, and we had an epic first brother hang, which has now continued for almost a couple decades now. And we talk all the time, and he's one of my very, very best buddies and closest people in the world, and so I feel super lucky about all of that. Okay, so rewind. I just get off the phone with my dad and I find out that I have a half brother that I never knew existed. I send out the email. I don't hear back for another day or whatever, but the next morning I have my writing session with Evan Brow of Monkafust. And we get together and we are hanging out, just getting to know each other. And of course, when you meet a songwriter, and you're in a songwriting session, you got to figure out what you want to write about. And so, I guess I said, hey man, you got to check out what happened to me last night, right? I told him the story, and he was like, wow, that's really intense, man. And I was like, yeah, mate, I don't know, let's write a song about that. And he was like, all right. So Evan and I ended up writing 3 songs together during that time out in California. And I really like all 3 songs, and they're 3 songs that I've never shared. And so this is one of them. It was the first song that we wrote, and it is inspired by the story of my brother Art. It's actually from his voice, the voice of my brother who I didn't know when I was writing it. And it's a song called Make a Sound. All right, here we go. Dark night, nor'eastern town, rendezvous on a rocky road. Her glances told her that a man was found, but he held her with a hollow hold. The passion slipped away, and they let it fade. The passion slipped away, and they let it fade. Separated so far away, she's waking up feeling torn apart. She wants him, wants him back to stay, but he's left her with a broken heart. Their passion slipped away, and they let it fade. Their passion slipped away, and they let it fade. All my life I've wondered, will they know my name? If they kept their child, would I be the same? Now that I have fathered a child of my own, I can't understand why they let me go. They deserve to hear my voice. I deserve to know their choice. Maybe just to make a sound, maybe turn their heart around. Their passion slipped away, and they let it fade. Their passion slipped away, and they let it fade. fade. Did I confuse people on the story? Did I get my terminology wrong? Did we figure it out amongst all of us as a team what the song was about, at least? Thank you. So I think one of the reasons that I maybe never that I never shared this before is, Evan has this amazing voice, and we sang all the songs that we wrote in these really cool parallel harmonies. And what I mean by that is, when Simon and Garfunkel sing and their voices just kind of move up and down together, right? If you think of a melody as a line and then a harmony following the same line, just kind of in parallel, that's parallel harmony, right? And it can sound really cool when two voices are doing it. We do some of that stuff as a band sometimes, but I guess maybe I always felt like these songs were really meant to be sung like really in tandem like that, but I'm glad that I got to share it, and I'm really sorry that I confused you all on the story. It's about my brother. That's all you need to know. He was adopted. All right, so this is the so I guess, right, days of the week and stories are hurting me today, but we're gonna I'm gonna try another song that I only tried once at a gathering, and I had to try and kind of relearn for you all today. This is another co-write that I wrote with a gal named Ayla Brown down in Nashville, and it is a piano song. And I have my other camera set up. All right. This is exciting. Turning around. Okay. I'm going to try and move this microphone a little bit closer. Now, the screen where I can actually see what's happening is, I'm looking at it right now. You see how I'm looking away from the camera, right? And so I'm going to just play it, and I'm going to hope that it all works out. And this is called Show Me Something, and meant to come from a gal's voice, but really I don't know why, because it's not really about anything gender specific, which never really stops me anyways. All right. I have lived my life under the belief, if I do good things, they'll come back to me. I won't hold back this time, won't waste another day. I'm gonna give it all away. All my luck, all my pride, all the things I lost lock inside all my faith that I'll turn out alright. For every time that I back down, for every time I turn around, I'm finally gonna make my stand tonight. Show me something. You gotta show me something. I have scars from every battle I've been through, only regrets from the things I didn't do. I won't hold back this time, I won't waste another day. I won't give it all away. All my luck, all my pride, all the things I lock inside, all my faith that I'll turn out alright. For every time that I back down, for every time I turn around, I finally gonna make my stand tonight. Bring the night, bring the storm, bring the violent rain, bring the doubt, bring the fear, bring on all the pain. My walls are coming down tonight, I'm breaking all these chains. Show me something. All my luck, all my pride, all the things I lock inside, all my faith that I turn out alright. For every time that I back down, for every time I turn around, I'm finally gonna make my stand tonight. Show me something. You gotta show me something. Show me something. You gotta show me something. All right. There you are. I gotta play through that song a few more times to get really to kind of get comfortable on it, but got it across. I told you it was gonna be a challenging day for me. Thanks, I'm glad you like that song. All right. Let's see. How about another song only played once at a gathering? This is a song called Will to Ride. And I think that I found myself oftentimes, especially during the years where I didn't feel like too many people cared that much about listening to the songs I was writing, right? I didn't really feel like I had a voice that was impactful or well, I just wanted people to like me and my music, and that took a long time to happen for me, and I think there were a lot of songs along the way that I wrote to just kind of remind myself to stay strong in the fight that I was fighting, and to keep believing in myself, and I think that's kind of what motivated this song. All right. Come on, go down a tiny bit. You know, when I would write songs, I would think about. Sometimes I have like a vision, part of a vision of like one instrument that that kind of represents the soul of the song, right? That can kind of almost be the voice or metaphor for the voice. So like in Switching the Whiskey, right? That like haunting fiddle, like just kind of like that to me kind of symbolizes this the pain of that guy that's singing, right? If you ever listen, and these are all kind of new songs for those of you who have been fans for a long time and haven't maybe not been hearing all of the latest songs that we've been working on and releasing. There's a song called Live Loud that the band plays these days. If you ever listen to that song, listen to the bass, because the bass in that song, Poche is playing, acts very, very differently than his playing in a lot of other songs. And in that song, to me, the bass is actually the spirit of the song. It's carrying the spirit of the song. Another new song, All Right Today. Alex and his drums in that song are carrying the spirit of that song. So when I wrote this song, it was years ago, and I was really picturing my friend Turtle, and I was picturing this like awesome, passionate hand percussion accompanying just this rockin' band arrangement. Maybe you can hear that a little bit in this song, but that Turtles playing in my mind was gonna kind of represent the passion and the fortitude that I was trying to gather and project within the words of this song. Down the crumbling sky we fall, in a storm for the ages, and the craven will watch it all with their bloodthirsty eyes. And my valor is on the rise, and my candle is burning, and the lightning's a blind disguise as our fate is obscured and we kill time, waiting for miracle light to shine. I must gather my will to ride, gather my will to ride. And the planet will spin around as tested, and our marching will churn the ground as we tackle the fall. And through darkness I'll cut a path from where nothing returns, until one day I'll rest at last under jubilant skies, and we kill time, waiting for miracle light to shine. But I must gather my will to ride, gather my will to ride. My will to ride. Give them my will to ride. Kill time, waiting for miracle light to shine. I must gather my will to ride, gather my will to ride, yeah. Yep. Whew. That was a good challenge of a night for me. And it is nice. And it is just nice to be with you all. Even on the days when I don't know what day it is anymore. I don't know how many of you all read the little message that I put on the post, but I've been just having a difficult time wrapping my brain around the numbers of us who are dying. It's easy, right, for us to kind of become, we keep hearing these numbers. It's been months, it's been a half a year, and we keep hearing the numbers. And how, I mean, it's survival, right? You have to become a little numb to it. Otherwise, how could we make it through each day? And I struggle with, I think, how much I need to be mourning the people who are losing, and how much I need to be angry that there is not better leadership, and how much I need to just be focused on getting through each one of these days as happy as I can be, and loving all the people that are around me as much as I can. And of course, there's no right answer to all of it, right? And we all are struggling with the same stuff. You know, I remember when we started these gatherings, I mean, this is what we would talk about, right? Because we were all beside ourselves. We were on lockdown for the first time and so scared. And it's crazy because it's no less scary right now. It's just that we have grown accustomed to this situation that we are finding ourselves in. And I don't know. That's a good way to end that monologue, isn't it? You know, I wish that I was the kind of artist or kind of person that felt like I could provide some kind of deep insight at this particular moment. But I think that my strength, maybe as an artist and as a gatherer, is to recognize that sometimes this sharing in my feelings of helplessness and confusion and grief and my inability to know what to do or what to say. Just sharing that can be healing a little bit, from at least for me. And y'all are still hanging, so maybe we're all healing each other a little bit, or at least helping us get through. Anyways. The most important part of my post was not the fact that I thought it was Tuesday, and it was not the fact that I think about these numbers that we're faced with every day, and I struggle. The most important part was, for me, the part where I said, there's nowhere else that I'd rather be right now. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind at our backs. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses, yeah. Let us drink to the time that we have. These moments pass lightly and won't come again. May our lives all burn bright right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to when the working is through. Let us drink one to me. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who aren't with us. Here is to us, and all that we see is to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around in good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one down slow. Let us drink one down fast. Let us drink one as if this night is our last. Thanks to my friends at Rally Sound and Adam Ezra Group for helping out. And thanks to my friends at Well Told for their support of our series. And thank you all for helping to keep me going. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another. And I will see you tomorrow.